in there. And then take those out and put that in my draft kit. Thank you. Love you. Yep. You look pretty. Man, that kid. Man, that kid can stomp his feet. I know I took those. I don't think I took these. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. I realize I'm still getting my act together. I'm kind of moving at half speed today. Sleep did not come easy. Being awake is not coming easy. All day today is gonna be a challenge day. That's okay. We like challenges. And we're gonna try the dog again. I'd like to find him some much better hand wraps. We're level 14. Can't be that hard to find some better hand wraps for this dog. So let's look and see what we have first. If you have any ideas, let me know. Worst case scenario, I figure I'd just make something. Make a collar. There you go. Come on. Come on, bank. Come on. Thing is, I don't think I have another collar. I usually don't use the dog too much when I play a druid. Mostly just for like opening doors and grabbing my stone and running away in the event of an emergency. I don't think I have a pair of anything in there that's that exciting. So let's take a gander at what might be in the auction house around this time. Blow my honker. Excuse me. Alrighty, let's see what we have, shall we? They're hand wraps. Let's go, what, 12 to 14? 14, I believe, is its current max. The same vorpal of whatever's. We could slot 2 things in it, but I just don't think that's going to mean anything. So yeah, I don't see anything in there. Let's go see what we can. Let's see if we happen to have a pair of throwaway gloves with the slot. I thought I had some flame touched iron ones with a red slot in them. That'd be really good. That'd make it good aligned. Here we go. Here's some. Oh, they're just flame touched. They're just good aligned. How about these? Yeah, that's 2. That's 2 still flame. Good aligned hand wraps, so that's a place to start. Oh, I didn't have anything in here, huh? Some silver-threaded ones. Nope. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to craft on these flame-touched hand wraps for the dog. So let's do that thing we do and look at the CC planner and see what our options are, shall we? Boop. All right. Again, level 14 is the current level, and this will be for weapons, specifically the hand wraps. So at this level, it looks like it is 3d6 is the damage dice. That seems really low. But we are getting a dice multiplier. Might be okay. I think this is the reason why I just end up using these other ones, because these other ones just Shock, Ghostbane, Festival Frost. They might just 2d4 and an extra 1d6 is not very good additional damage, but it allows so many things. Alright, so let's take a look at this. What if we did light damage? Hey Blade, I'm just waking up, so I've got a migraine right here. It's just like, hey, sucks to be you. I'm like, oh, it does suck to be me. And we could go like bludgeoning effect, because it's the dog, I believe, is considered bludgeoning. How are you doing this morning? So that's a lot more damage probably for the general purpose. Yeah. I'm already kind of thinking maybe I should turn the light off. Yeah, I don't think we're going to put any insightful stuff on here. So the question is 66 damage worth it? Probably. Alright, so let's do like light and bludgeoning. $14. Light. You think you had some carpal tunnel in your hand? You didn't get to stream for more than 20 minutes. Today, it feels okay. So I don't have the stuff in front of me yet. I'm gonna turn this back off. But Young Living has a vitamin supplement called Agile Ease. I have a friend who got hit by a car when he was a kid and has always had terrible knees ever since then. Constantly in pain. He's been taking them for a little while now. The wife was having, her knees are so bad already that the medication she was taking for them no longer was working, and she was just like, she couldn't sleep, anything like that. She was just crying instead. And now they're both taking that. And most of their stuff like that has actually gone away. So you might consider giving it a try. It's a little expensive, around $1 a day. But I'm actually getting a bottle ordered in this month. Use a thing called Omega. I've not heard of that. Oh, you rub it on the outside. Yeah. I'd have to look at the chemicals in it, but I'm trying really hard to get away from chemicals and stuff like that. Trying to live more of a simple biologically simple life. I don't know, however you want to put it. Trying to stick to natural foods and stuff like that. Take me to the marketplace. Yeah, that's a lot of haul in there. Camphor, menthol, turpentine oil, some word that I can't even try to pretend to pronounce. Oh, you can make thieves' tools by taking a +5 weapon. And, oh, that's cool. Well, you might consider reaching out to a young living person and just trying. Oh, that's not the button I wanted. And trying the Agile Ease. I'm gonna try some this coming month. My knees have really been hurting. I've been pushing extra hard on the at the gym. And I've been having really bad cramps in my back. And this shoulder has been hurting. It still hurts now if I push on it a little bit. So I'm going to try a month of it and see if it helps. So hopefully I'll be able to tell you pretty empirically. I said a word, mother truckers. Whether or not it seems to help. Like I said, I see results in my wife and in my friend. Whoa, we have double green bracers. All right, those we should probably sell or give away a pair of those. I still can't believe I ended up buying 2 stacks of scrolls to teleport because I'm good at things. Alright. Alright, we're off to Giant Hold. Not bad, not bad. We're doing a lot of R1 and R2 solo. Trying to stay primarily repeater based, and that was fine. I just didn't think we had enough mana to blow through a quest yet. And turns out with a little bit of planning. No, I wanted the first floor, I think. Yeah, I wanted the first floor. A little bit of planning. We're not too bad of shape. This is in all caster mode. And last night, Guildy Raider came with me, and eventually Dallas joined us, and we tore through some quests. There we go. I think I want whoever's got DVs. To the point where my guildie was actually complaining that I did too much burst damage. Because lightning bolts are hitting for, if I'm in winter, a little bit. I think 1,500 is what I was kind of getting, give or take. Which, depending on what the monster is, that's a big number. Depending on what the monster is. And of course I can almost, not quite, but almost kill the Reapers with one word of balance. So yeah, it feels good. Do I want to do that quest this life? I'll let you guys vote. You said okay, sure. Well, in that case, if we're gonna have a helper, I'm gonna go that way for sure now. Trying to think. Crucible? I think that's what it's called. Oh, it's not that bad. The biggest part is the door opening and closing. Alright, here we go. See if he joins the Discord. He might not. He might do. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. I I still have VIP, so I can skip one. Sometimes I skip it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I skip tour. It's nice to have some options. Whatever. It's not gonna hurt us to shrine, right? It's never hurts to make sure you're totally full, even though you're mostly full. We'll just stick one skull. I've been doing two with Raider and usually like one other. Doe thought you meant FOD. FOD. Not sure what FOD is. You get a fire. You're probably mostly fine. Foundation's a Discord. We did that one. Alright, you give us a Death Ward. Everyone in attack mode. Everyone, let's go. Let's see. Who do we start with? This guy? Roar! Give it to me. I cut your damn tongue out. Oh, okay. Give it to me. I cut your damn tongue out. Oh, okay. Sweet. Thanks. Give it to me or I'll click the button again. That's what I thought. And of course, one more time. Woo! Alright. Woo! 0 XP, baby. Bonus XP for, or bonus stuff for everybody. Let's crush it. As always, if you're interested in joining me and you're level appropriate on the Sarlona server, please feel free, hit me up. Otherwise, we're just gonna rock through this. Same rules as Samius After Dark. You can put any topic you want in the chat box. I do, however, ask that you do your best to be polite. And just because you put in the chat box, unlike Samius After Dark, does not mean that we are going to discuss it. If I deem it to be inappropriate conversation for this time of the day. Samius After Dark, we talk about anything and everything, whatever you want. I don't care. But here we kind of, you know, it's like daytime television. Are we winter? We must be winter. I was going to say, we got a 1,000-point lightning bolt. We have to be in winter mode, right? For the record, I am using the forum posts. Icy forum posts and shocking forum posts. Level 15. They are worth the grind if you are casting lightning bolts and cold spells. That's all. Get rickety wreck, son! Also, thanks to a few changes in our trees over here, stronger bonds. We now recharge one use of healing hands every 3 minutes. Healing is free forever. What did you guys find? Oh, we found a Reaper. Found another Reaper. What the shit? We would have gotten here, guys. Is that who you're fighting? You fighting that guy? Alright, well that guy's dead now. There you go, you happy? Come on, Earth Elemental. We got things to do. Levers to pull. Sigils to collect. Look at my army. Look at my army of guys. 3s and 4 damages. Alright, everybody's going to come over here. Everyone's going to stay on top of this lever. Everyone's going to try to pull it. Get out of the way. What are you guys doing? This is where your flag is. This is where the problem lies. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Alright. It's when they decide that they don't have to be standing where I tell it to be. So I'm having them all click it. Even though, obviously, that means that the door is going to get reclosed again, probably. But as long as... Oh, I screwed up. That was me. That was my bad. You, honey. You stay on it. Saved, huh? Alright. So I have nothing in my box. She should pull that lever. Should be the last thing that she touched. Unless she decided to do something. Nice. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Back in attack modes. That's how that works. The rest of this is pretty simple to do on your own now. It really is all about that one. She'll usually follow instructions. The dog's not always so good at it. Get out of the way. You boys, hello! Welcome to the Thunderdome! Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that that doesn't kill things that are not undead. And it does blind them, which is still fine, but... Alright, pull the lever. Come on, pull that lever. she moved. Oh. She doesn't want to pull that lever. That's fine. Pull H, or pull the lever by the hires, and we are good. I'm just gonna say good. Hit this button. One of the hires should hit that lever. Oh, is that him? We're good now. We good. Alright. Let's run around. I'm not sure who decided to hit me there, but somebody did, and that was not very nice of them. That was blocked. Boop. Boop. Alright. Bad men up there doing bad things to my head. It's not cool. Yeah, it's fine. But it's time to stay. Just do a little run. Oh, what did I do? I turned left when I should have turned right. I turned right when I should have turned left. There we go. Let him kill for a minute. Come on, Skellington. Alright, well, no screw-ups then. The hire slipped off the lever, so no screw-ups. I I say that we can screw up. It's fine. I got D-door scrolls. It's not the end of the world. Roar, big swim. Swim like a fish. Man, the numbers are like seriously fluctuating today. Hey, Ice Hole. How you doing? There we go. Sure, our jump is in place. Looks like we have our jump key on, so our featherfall key on. Rope. Rope. Big heel. We're gonna wait for the door to close. The door's closed. Come on. And we're out of here. I don't know if he wants this shrine now or not, but I'm gonna milk my DVs. Get all them lovely spell points. Give them to me, I needs them. Almost done. Talk to this guy a couple of times. Send him off to do his thing. Read Death Ward. Boop. Ooh, fresh freedom. Nice. Samius likey. Should be good now. Poof. We didn't poof. That's no bueno. We are definitely in winter time. They should be poofing. Focus on that one. All right. This is a puzzle Grim could put in her puzzle solver. Woo! Actually, come here, dog. Go pull that lever, or go open that door. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Oh, the dog's a genius. Oh, dog took some damage. Dog died! What the shit, dog? Like, what did you expect? You had me open the door 1,000 times. Also, again with that, I don't understand why they don't want to... Why they kind of refuse to... Come on, dog. We both know the door's not locked. There we go. Get back here. Oh my. Scarecrow, I guess, could do this, do the same thing. Somebody go open that bloody door. The Scarecrow's the worst at opening doors. Oh, this is a nightmare. There we go, got it. Alright, we still have our Featherfall turned on. I'm gonna actually turn... Oh, I shouldn't have cast that out here in the middle of nowhere. It's probably unwise. Yep, unwise. Unwise. I realized it too late. Shouldn't have cast that spell where I did. That was a problem. Okay, got it. Turn this back on. Now we'll cast this from over here in the safety of our own thing. Yeah, that was I did not think about how long that spell takes to cast. That was pretty dumb. Healing you is no problem. Healing me is a little bit more of a pain, but... Oh, sweet ladder bugs. Get out of here. What? Yeah, I messed that up pretty bad. Nope. Where do we land? Where do we land? Okay, we're not in the worst spot, right? No, we're fine. Alright. I'm not going to type it out. There we go. Alright, sweet. Alright, green is Ghost and blue is Eye. Green is Ghost. And blue is Eye. There really is enough time to run around and do all of them yourself if you needed to, but you can't spend very long screwing around at the time. And we're in fire mode, so maybe cast this guy. Keep the bad guys inside the ice storm. All right. Let's see if I'm going to be able to make this swim now. Extra hit points. And we'll gush it. Well, big hit. And we find our happy place. We summon our healer. We say, "Would you please be so kind to give us such a heal?" Hey, Git, what's up, baby? Nope, not that button. This one is the hardest one for me, is right there. I really can't explain to anyone why that particular one is so hard for me, but just know that it is. That is the most difficult part of the swim. Roar. You doing some orchard rares? There's not better XP for you anywhere besides orchard rares. was wondering what was hitting so hard. Like, once I killed the thing, I don't know what was hitting so bloody hard. Did I gotta talk to the guy about the key? How do we want to do this? Let's give him a heal. Let's give her a heal. Site, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Is that Gil Thinla? I don't know. If it is, tell him every meal says hello. Excellent. Apparently you two know each other. It's awkward. I was gonna say you guys up on a blind date. Now that's not gonna happen. That's not cool. Okay. And boop. Let's see if he needs a shrine and needs guided back to the shrine. I have a feeling he's lost. No, he's right by... Oh, I don't know where he's at. Oh, I'll let you in. Alright, he's at the shrine. Everybody get some sleeps. Let's see. Let's make sure animated gets one of these, and let's make sure that dog gets one of those. And we should be in good shape. That one death is gonna piss me off. I knew I shouldn't have cast that spell there. There's a total screw up. Look at my army though. Look at my army. And if I had my owlbear, I have a full party. I might even have it right now. Actually, I probably would. To be perfectly honest, I probably would have it right there. Or here. Get wrecked. You soulless bastards.
Dishes.
I don't think I have anything.
Also, do you know where your draft is?
It's not upstairs on the kitchen table or something?
Not that I saw.
Then no.
Alright, it might be in the car truck right down.
We're in summer too. Let's... we better stay in summer, actually. I want to make sure we're in winter for the infight so we can just, like, kill the guy and not worry about it. And you, guy... that was pretty quick. Sarlona hype! Need to set up Samius bot with some commands for Sarlona hypes. Alright, well, I'm ready. Maria Bartoli. Put on my Shard of Power. This Shard of Power takes my spell resistance to 26, which is pretty good. Tempted by DDO points right now with the ×2 bonus going on. That's, I mean, it's not the worst. I've purchased plenty of turbine points over the years because of the double bonus. Plenty. This guy's not gonna last very long. I'm gonna be like click, 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 and he's gonna explode, and then his friends are gonna go click, 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 and they're gonna explode. God, this is the longest. I'm gonna pick up my collectible. Keys. Another key, right? Yep, there it is. Boop. Get my other collectible. Ooh, swaying mushroom spore pod. $60 grand, pretty good. What's the Reaper XP on that? Ooh, almost 300. I mean, that is the disadvantage of running the things near your stuff, but they could adjust that slightly. Was the win last year any good? Oh, it's mythic. Probably not that great. It is a sonic damage, though. Oh, maybe it's okay. Should use it one life. So, my problem is with going premium, buying all the packs, is just that I don't want to, I don't know, there's enough bonuses for being a VIP. I think it's still worth it, although I would like to see a couple more things added. And I probably would have been saving money by now had I just always been been premium once they introduced it. I probably would have saved money by now, but at the same time, it's like, is it really worth it? My wife was even like, we should just switch you to the $99 a year plan. And I imagine at some point we probably will. Every time the $30 happens every 3 months, she's like, we should just switch you to the $99 plan. Well, probably. Your premium with all packs purchased, it's nice. Yeah, like my wife, she unsubbed a while ago and she hasn't really played. So she does have a lot of packs. And she, you know, she's not really playing right now though. If she got back into playing, we'd probably invest in getting her the packs that she needs. But I don't know. Maybe I'm still too old school minded, and the idea of just having my VIP is nice. So, like, the bonus VIP XP that I get has been real helpful, especially on things like Reaper mode, stuff like that. The little extra run speed is pretty nice. Like, all these things add up. Look at Ellery with her 86 hit points. Just rocking people's little face. Yeah, you get run speed in public zones, I think. Alright, Blade, we'll have fun. Dang it, wrong chat. Yeah, I don't hate the pin at a time, but I'd rather not have another clicky. I have enough clickies. Minions should probably take care of that, no problem. Boop. Oh, there's a Reaper. Excellent. And a Carnage one at that. That means he's got to come hit us. Which is fine. That means he's dead. Collect my baggie. Man, I hear Remington working on something in the kitchen, and I'm hungry now. I think there's an extra one for VIPs. I believe. Animated, no! Why? See, there's another instance. Freaking Fin Fang Foom just disappeared. Why? No one else did. Just Fin Fang Foom. You saved me. Also, you'll notice that this lovely shade of blah is there for the quests that make the... When the quests turn purple, that's the same effect that does the lava looking like something other than crap. So you can't have lava look good and not be completely blinded by purple crap. So I had the lava look like crap and to be able to see in that quest that makes things look purple. I hate that effect. I really do. Yeah, you're a giant hold guy. A Madstone Crater in particular. Let's leave you back there. I don't want you to get like one shot. Look at Ellery, she's at 92 hit points, mother truckers. Bet you wish you had 92 hit points. Alright, come here, skeleton. Let's go. You're pretty dead. You're definitely dead now. I don't disagree that, ooh, chesticles. Just getting the packs that you need is probably more efficient in the long run. So for me, the additional cost is very little. Especially if I switch over to the $100 a year, which is the current plan at some point. I probably actually need to do it while we still have the additional buffer of the tax return money in the checking account instead of in the savings account. Boop, boop. Hey, you guys. A storm. Man, I'm getting hungry. I can feel the hunger. Ooh, infernal pack, mother trucker. Get off this. Yeah, no, I'm gonna let Ellery go here. $100 a year for, I mean, I used to spend more than $100 a year on Magic, right? I used to spend more than $100. I used to spend more than $100 a month on Magic. Before I found DDO, I spent more money on Magic Online on my shift at my job than I think I did playing DDO for a year. So to me, DDO is saving money. Where's the other one? I know you're still here. There you are. I see you. Now, of course, with this job, I don't spend nearly as much money on DDO or as much money on anything, really. Don't let Titan fool you with his high dollar spending. His mom bailed him out of some money the other day. Didn't send an extra $1 to old Samius. But Samius auto boxes. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just saying old Samius could use an auto box. You know what I'm saying? Not really. I don't. Well, I'd probably skip a fighter life, actually. I probably would. Or nearly. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't think we have actual... Well, we do have actual food, but... anything Remington can actually make. Remington's not at school today. Apparently it's end of quarter, which means the kids all get to screw around. Fighter, Wizard, Sorc, Druid, Warlock, everything except Paladin can be skipped. I mean, I mean, you guys have seen, this is me doing a Druid life. Like, I'm not going crazy. I mean, I have in the past used a monk shell to blow through some lives. Almost done! Not much longer! Continue to rub the shaft. I mean, this quest is fine. It's a pain by yourself sometimes, but most part it's fine. This also is a lot easier if you can get one of those casters from down here to come up here and cast Fear on this guy before he starts. Almost as bad as Crucible. We just did Crucible. It was awesome. Oh man, don't be hating on Crucible. It was overkill. Alright. I'm gonna see how many more DVs are still left here. Got some DVs for me? Oh yeah, a couple. Let's give some to Raider. Trying to decide if that's an O face or a sleepy face. I like Crucible mostly because it gives you an opportunity to do some different things. I mean, we did just get 60k from running it. Like, there was a whole... It was a rank, right? Like... I'll take it. The maze isn't that bad. You just have to learn it. It's like everything else. And if your hirelings don't get crazy, you can do it with a hireling. Or if you have a D-door, it's even easier. You can D-door it completely solo without a hireling or anything. Dallas, you may not be on the game for a while. What's up? Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about your hirelings being crap. You just have your hireling lock you in the room and then you D-door out. Moving back to PA and maybe homeless. Well, on the plus side, you're in good company. Shu is often, well, was homeless. Now he's going back to school, I think. I believe. About 80% positive on that. So... yeah. Maze is quite easy when you have a D-door. There is also the, Michael the Pious is what I call him. I don't think that's his actual name, but that's what I call him. Well, when you open the maze to get in and get the bit, You always have to lock yourself into that room to get the bit that you need to open the door. Basically, the key card for the door. Right? So you just have the hireling lock you in, because that's very easy, because you can continue to hang on to the lever and whatnot. Just checking in, saying hi, got a pack. Well, man, this is what I can tell you real fast. Life is tough. But you got us and you got DDO, so you always have a family. So don't stress it. It's gonna be fine. That's what we're here for. Things will work out. Things will work out. They're gonna go exactly the way that they're supposed to do. You know what? I'm gonna take the opportunity to cast this spell again. So I kind of like putting the guys low on hit points, the mobs, so they attack me, and then let the NPCs and Raider mop up so they feel awesome. I'll leave that one for Raider. I need to take every stole. I don't need to. I don't need all that manus. I do need you dead, though. You're the exception. You're the exception. Let's see, pop you, pop you. Hello. Oh no, did we kill the giants? Kinda looks like we did. I don't need no stinking mana. Alright, everyone's on guard. That guy. Give him an invis. Hey. Get to work. Happiness is an empty blue bar. Because you empty it in their face. Alright, good. He should be locked on me now. Oh. Yep. Alright. You son of a bitch! How dare you, sir? How dare ye? Hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to be fighting me. That guy is busy locked in on yours truly. Those guys are busy having a heyday down there. Same thing with those guys. Oh, he made it up. Unfortunate. Nobody needs me to touch them where they smell funny. I really like that last enhancement, by the way. Taking this up to 6 and then having them regenerate every few minutes is great. There are a lot of secrets to targeting, for the record. So, I do an awful lot of this targeting, which is just holding down the mouse button. Now for me, I use the original DDO layout, not the new MMO layout, so I don't know if that's different. But yeah, I use a lot of mouse looking targeting, because the spell will try to center wherever your reticule is, right? So like, if I want to put a doohickey right there, it's on the mouse look. And I also do a lot of hard targeting, particularly for spells like Firewall. Like, if I want to control the direction. So again, Firewall goes shoulder blade to shoulder blade, right? So if you hard target something and then you turn sideways, then it goes that way. To that aid, I have buttons on my mouse to like go forward and backwards through hostile and not hostile targets. So like, so that right there, let me cast this spell sideways, and then I'll throw down one of these. Make sure that they can't get out of it, and then I'll just like be like, oh da da. Oh, Natasha's in trouble. Hey Natasha, what's up, girl? Simple. We're in fire mode again. So, again, the secret to a good firewall is also, a lot of stuff is all about how the enemy passed to you. You got to make sure you have the aggro. If you're gonna do stuff like that.
Update. I have not found your draft kit. Here's these.
Okay.
Here's the 4 fatal pushes. Where do you want them?
In my draft kit.
Go figure.
That's fine. Are those the ones just out of the deck?
Yeah, that we're using all of them. So
we
if we trade these for 4 actual fatal pushes, we'll be fine.
Okay, well.
Wait. Nope. Okay. These are like less shiny than these two. It's weird.
Who knows? He just wants to foil out that deck.
Right.
What? I don't know. We do need to find the draft kit for later, but. I believe Firewall burns web up. It depends on the order you cast it in. If there's a web down, then you cast Firewall, yes. If you do it the other way around, no.
It's really trippy.
I don't know. Just make sure that it's someplace where we know where it is so we can deliver it.
Got it.
Whoa! Touch me where I smell funny. Oh! I'm not even sure what happened. It's fine. Would you like to give me a raise, please? Most certainly, she says. Chaos loving mother trucker. Let's see. Okay. Touch her where she smells funny. That's aggravating. Again, that's another death that was completely avoidable. I'm gonna go ahead and shrine here, I think. Not too worried about conserving that little bit of mana. Radiant, on the other hand, should probably save it. Here's an interesting Facebook question. Who wins in a fight against these two? I'm not sure. Probably the Amazon. Probably the Amazon. That's why the Amazons are not Wonder Woman strong. They are stronger than people, so... God, I hate those guys. Well... I don't know about that. Watching two strong, independent women hit each other. I want this rubble. Rubble, rubble, rubble. They were die in a ice block. Vibranium armor and weapon you think is stronger? I mean, she was hit by a god and was just like stunned. Now, she didn't know she was a god. And that was the thing that killed the other, well, theoretically, killed the other god. Like, that blow was supposedly... Grr. See, these are the conversations over time. I still feel like the Amazon probably wins that fight. I also think the Amazon could just like wear her down. Like the endurance has got to be way stronger. Alright, there's almost always a dude around the corner up here. So let's be careful. And you guys can't see nothing. Poof. No duder. No Reaper. Reaper's what I'm trying to say. Took a big old hit in the junk again right there. I'll top. No, he's not gonna bottom now. He's gonna try to kill everything. Alright, which means I got a bottom too. Which is doable. I can do it. I can do it. Now, would you just please decide to not screw me? Hey! Natasha, where are you? You guys stay down here. Take care of each other. Alright, let me go heal Raider. What? Why are you still up here? Did I literally not tell you to go down there? I feel like I did. So normally what I prefer to do is just get all the aggro on the top and then go sit over there in that corner. Apparently that's not supposed to be the thing today, so... Hi. Almost done! Alright, that should get his aggro on me. It's just so much easier to just control the aggro than try to clear everything every time. They know he's here now, though. Give him a thing.
May we have your attention, please?
Oop. Fragments. Uh-oh. Fragment. Whee! What? What? I've jumped over this thing dozens of times. Never one time got stuck. Also, I want to also wish everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and open this for Raider and see if he wants to start it. Yeah, I was definitely a little stuck. Let's do this. Pandemonium loving piece of S. Come on, girl. You guys are in attack mode, right? You guys are fine with killing things? I'm just checking. Not supposed to what? Slash stuck? Jump off the cliff. What am I not supposed to do? The delay! And 9 and 4. I got 1. Come on. Hey. Oh, I was hitting 5. Ah! 5 and 1 are not the same thing. For the record. Oh, shouldn't cast this spell here. And I shouldn't have cast that spell there. Get stuck? Yeah, I mean, it happens. Alright. That's why they give you the option to do it once an hour. Oh, man. I'm suddenly a pro. Pros get paid. This mother trucker doesn't get paid. Oh. Fuzzy said his place lost power for a second. And immediately started on fire. That's what I heard. That's the story I heard. Asking around the water cooler. Did you open the door? Okay. Boop. Bad giant. Bad. I mean, to be fair, City doesn't acknowledge anybody. Also, City is recovering from a very brutal wound. So you got to keep that in mind. Grain of salt and all that. Likely to die from injuries any moment, so slight pass. Did I get that clicked? I don't think I did. Should be back on DDO tonight. Woo! Recovering from that injury quite quickly. I thought they were going to have to take that finger for sure. Immune. Immune. What are you immune to? Tell me what thing it is that you're just don't give a shit about. Alright, touching weird smells funny. They did. I'm just playing with 9 now. See, that's hardcore, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Always be badass. Alright. We put on our featherfall trinket. We jump off the edge and we realize we're at the wrong place. And we didn't put on our trinket. Ah! Sweet. Alright. That's fine. So normally I put my trinket on and I can just well, I clicked it. I think the lag fired it off wrong. Oh, okay. I know where we are. He's following me. Whatever, he's here. I'm just gonna... I don't want to waste a... I have to take my armor off to do that. He's probably like, oh, this must be some super elite way to get to the end of the quest. And I just screwed up. I'm such a scrub. Ah, screw it. You know what? This is what we're going to do. Just D-door. Oh, never mind. I guess I finished getting dressed before... Alright. One more. God, such a scrub. Alright, looks like the dog continued to stick around, so that's nice. Put our scrolls away. Move it into the middle of our freaking collection here. Okay. You gotta bury stuff so it doesn't take damage and die. There's nothing that makes you more mad, more upset, than when they kill a D-door scroll. I'm all about that plat per minute on this hireling. Gotta keep that plat. Maximize your plat by never leaving the Explorer Zone with your hireling. Let's go, Natasha! I think I rolled an ankle someplace. Is unpleasant to move a certain direction, so when I accidentally do that and I realize that I have hurt it, I purposely roll it the wrong direction. And try to push through that pain. I used to have so much trouble with that jump. I cannot even begin to describe how much of a pain in the ass it was. What's our alignment? Neutral, good. No, I still screw it up sometimes, but at least I'm better at it than I was before. We'll see if Raider loves the law. Did I know Nux is back? What's Nux? In Slack. I don't know what Nux is. Am I a heathen? Because I don't know who that is. Or what that is. I'm going to eat this experience points. Mmm, so good. Blue Queen. I still don't know what you're talking about. Is that another streamer? And I just don't know who that is, or a Standing Stone employee. I fully admit to not spending as much time in some of the other social media things that I should. I'm a terrible community person. I always figure if they, that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what Slack chat is. Unless that's the... Unless that's the thing that they use for scheduling the DDO stream. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is she a... She's a streamer. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. But basically, unless I'm sitting in this chair streaming, I'm usually working at my other job. Otherwise, I'm in this chair streaming. The only exception to that is for about 2 until 3:30 in the morning. And then I down, down, up, up. Alright, got it. Then I do try to take that hour and some change to chill a little bit. So unless it's somebody that streams at from 2 until 3, probably not going to catch them. The only time that I'm in this chair that I'm not streaming is when I'm playing D&D with the guys. I'm like mono put out content guy. Wait, who killed that? Is there no fragment? Oh, no fragment! Oh, she's lawful. I mean, she should take the hit then. Because lawful's a step away. She's probably not good aligned. But yeah, maybe she'll come back. More streamers, more better. I like the help, hate the competition. I'm an enigma like that. Like, oh, it's time for my stream. Somebody else is streaming DDO. But then when I'm logging off, like, alright guys, I'm about to log off, and there's another streamer. Sweet! Let's raid their channel. But somebody else started streaming while I'm streaming. How dare they? And then I go watch for a little bit and like, oh, you're good. I like it. You're funny. Why would you stream at the same time I'm streaming? How dare you? Yeah, I don't mind running up against Jerry. I think Jerry's non-Friday or non-Wednesday stream is probably not... I mean, I've watched a bunch of it, and some of it's really good. But usually we're not fighting for the same audience. Again, it's not rational. Down, down, up, up. In fact, it's the furthest thing away from rational that I could actually think of. See, down. Still. Hey. I'm trying to work these levers. Down, down, up, up. And besides, that's not what makes me a bad person. Being a bad person is what makes me a bad person. Truth! Alright, so about that law. We'll see if he answers this time. Alright. Get some. Alright, so I just told Raider to always answer like he's got a stick in his butt. And we win this one easy. Feeding canaries red peppers turn them orange. That's cool. Here is a MSU survey. Let's see if they actually have some samples. No, they don't. Alright, no, get out of here then. Not a lot of stuff going on right now. Red Cross America Day. Are they doing some sort of, I guess, probably raising... No, Read Across America Day. Never mind. I probably should make some time to do some reading. What's actually on my... What's on my to-read list right now? While we wait patiently for Raider here. Nice. Achieved it. So right now I'm working through The Gods Never Left Us by Eric von Däniken. I'm a big fan of the Oops. Big fan of the ancient astronaut theory, which continues to make me the world's worst Christian. I've also got the War on Guns, arming yourself against gun control. I also have the Mahabharata, which is the Indian epic. You hear about a lot. It's basically what. Let's see. Put you on peaceful mode. Stand over here. It's so awkward having you work the thing. You're in attack mode. I'm trying to. There we go. I think he's actually neutral. Huh. That sucks. I think that's right. I think he's legitimately neutral. But anyway, that's where a lot of their religious beliefs come out of. Is it that book, the Mahabharata? I don't have a pronunciation guide. Let's see what else is on here. We also have Shattered, Struck Down but Not Destroyed, and Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is in my short list of books to read. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is actually very good book. It's a fine movie if you have not experienced the book. I'd say it was a good movie. It was a fine movie. Oh, this guy's gonna have a real bad day. Raider's having a real bad day too. No, Raider, why? Oh, that's why, because there's a demon soul in here. And a Reaper? Alright, animated. Open the receptor. Oh, that's not good. So we need animator to grab a stone. Alright. Come get the stone, animated. Be quick. Be quick. Don't die. Pick up the stone. Alright, let's go. Come on. Poof. BRB. Poof. I did not foresee that happening like that. Good thing I farmed that Gibber's Blaze. Right? I have the poor man's Gibber Blade. I have the animated skeleton. He's gonna take care of me. I'm sure I'll get one in 30 runs. Alright, we'll throw one of these. Alright. You ever stretch so hard you fart? No, me either. I didn't. No, that's disgusting. Did you take that? Did somebody take? How did we even open that then? Huh. Alright, so he's dead. Dog is dead. Raider is working on it. Natasha is fine. Dog is dead again. He's a shadow marked. That's fine. He's dead. Come on. Get your ice storm. Get you dead. Ooh. Here we go. Alright, I'll let Raider get that. I'll summon Ellery. You know, I actually have a... I have like 4 of the shrines in my... like the ghost shrines. Alright. Go help your parents do the thing. This will probably be my last quest anyhow, so... until later tonight. Give him what we can. Give him whatever's left over. Yeah, she's done. The dog dying hits so hard because it takes so much mana when the dog dies. Dismiss her. Make sure you got your don't get knocked down booties on. I could switch the dog and this guy, but this guy doesn't. The dog doesn't. The dog heals much better. All right. And of course the elementals do take lightning damage, which makes all the sense in the world. I mean, didn't take shit from that cold damage. He should be. Yeah, that's weird. Touch you where you smell funny, buddy. I still prefer to see the chest in this room. My experience when the chest is not in this room is pretty bad. This is the vampire room. This is like one good firewall. Oh no, my strength damage has been reduced. What'll I ever do? Same thing, one good firewall. Make sure Raider doesn't get himself killed. Don't think that. I think that blinds. I don't think it'll damage. Natasha, no! There we go. This is actually a good chest. If you don't have freedom booties, this is a reasonable chest. I, of course, did not get anything sweet. Doesn't look like Raider did either. Alright, let's go Shrine. Then we'll come back. I normally would not have a problem just trying to grab the beholder right here, but Raider's completely out of mana, so... Dog is fine. Oh, never mind. That's not gonna do any good. Just leave the dog out here probably for this one. Alright, Beholder's dead. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Come on. Alright, they're not quite 1k a pop. They're 700 XP. But with Reaper XP, or the XP bonuses and such like that, they're close to 1k. Close enough that I feel like I can say 1k. If we Reaper, we're screwed. If we don't Reaper, it's fine. Alright, well then... put him on attack mode. I will set... right here. Sometimes he will stay and do what he's told. Sometimes he won't. Well, he did it. I'm impressed, actually. I did not expect him to actually do anything. You said you pulled it. I saw the message on the screen. You son of a bitch. I saw the message on the screen. I thought I might not have read the right message. I thought it said you have 5 seconds or whatever. I'll rewind. watch it. And 10 seconds. I thought I saw that something. I thought I saw a unit at a time. And I assumed that was it. We're in fire mode. We are going to hurry ourselves back to winter mode. And we're just going to crush this guy. Alright. First of all, one of these. One of those. One of these. One of these. La da da. La da da. Don't even have to target you because you're hard targeted. And la da da. There we go. And then I'll go click on the thing. Boot the chest, and we're done. Not too bad. We had that wipe, but that wipe, we had a Reaper, and one of the fire elementals was a demon soul, and I did not realize either of those things had happened. So between those two quests, Prison of the Plains and Madstone Crater, we almost made the same amount of XP that we made by doing Crucible once. Almost. No, I take that back. We creeped over, right? Madstone was 40,000. That was 24. Plus an extra 1, 2, 3. Probably like 27 or 74,000, give or take. And then the optional in the two optionals in Madstone was another 3. So let's call it 70,000. Where Crucible was 60 off the top, plus the two names in there, or the two optionals in there, was 25 and I want to say 5. So they're pretty close. The point is, if you're skipping Crucible for XP, or you just don't like it, you're losing out on a lot of XP. That's the point I'm trying to make. With the words coming out of my mouth that are totally not making any sense. Alright. I got a letter and one of these. Load beefs at 200 party favors. I can't decide if I want to buy a bunch of goggles and feed my sentence gym. You know what? That's a good call, actually, right? How much XP are those sentience gems giving? We already got that guy. This dude over here, right? No, the dude standing next to him. I mean, that doesn't sound that bad. So maybe there's a purpose to that sentience thing. That's definitely the call. That scepter is definitely the thing. It's only 2 o'clock. I'm so hungry though. Alright, what do you guys want? You guys want me to stick around to do tour, or can I go get something to eat? Let me check with the family real fast. Be right back. Alright, so the boss just said that she'll be ready to go in like 20-ish minutes. So I probably have time for like a quick tour. Well, if I had a... Can you get a sentience gem and feed stuff to it while you're still level... littler? Alright, well I might do that. I could see feeding a gem XP while you're little still. Unfortunately, that means I would have to... I'd probably have to farm the kobold one too. Yeah, I don't have time for dragons. Get my hit points. Does anyone know if you can red box tour? That's fine. I just, I haven't bothered to get one because I spend like 5 seconds at 20 most of the time. Alright, go find Crag. Turn down to 1. Alright, heading in. Yeah, that could work. I was just thinking that I probably need to... put these gloves on. There we go. Jump. This fight we want to make sure we are in winter. And we are for 43 seconds. Woo! Yeah, made me bring you out here too. Alright, did you start? Pop her over here in this corner. And Ice Storm. And one of those. And... whoop. Gone. Yeah, I'd have to seriously think about what I'd even get. Although I guess the personality means less to me than probably other people because I don't turn the game sounds on. You're a Skyborn piece of S. Oh, she died. How did... Oh, she moved off of her spot. That's how. The ways hirelings always die. They didn't listen. I mean, it's really all just the personalities, right? Hey, what are you doing? Leave her alone. Inquisitor's a prick. Well, that sounds like the right kind of one for me. I was just thinking that could be a really good opportunity because I don't mind doing the farming and it's XP that you normally don't get. So if I run into another quick spot here in the next, little bit where I don't necessarily have quests I want to do, this is usually where I find that spot. All these baggies and everything. Boink. Oh no, what happened? Why? How did this happen? Where are the monsters? Alright, that was good enough acting, that right? No one's gonna throw a fit. Alright. Best accident I ever found. I hope so. I hope to be on tonight. It depends on how late it's how late magic goes is generally the question. If magic doesn't take all night, then I'll be on. If it does take all night, then I probably won't be. If I can get home before midnight, I'll probably start streaming. If I don't get home before midnight, then I will probably take the time to like do some reading or something. Usually a big poop. Oh my goodness. Speaking of poop, I was going to talk about this on Twitter. But have you guys ever, if you ever think you've taken two poops, like you caught the tail end of two different poops? So I always, you know, I think you can learn a lot from, you know, your feces. I don't palpate it or anything. Like, I don't get crazy. But I do check, you know. Usually make sure everything's digesting properly and stuff like that. Because I eat a lot of paleo stuff, and that's important. Ask one more time. If not, we'll go together. Alright, I'll just assume he can't. Okay. Yeah, he was not comfortable with that idea. That guy's probably dead. That guy might be dead. Yeah, he did. This guy a big heal or a big dot. Mangled the shit out of some guys. Alright, my treasure chest. Power drain. Shit. No, the trinket's 18, right? Yeah, the trinket's 18. I'm not like kicking myself for leaving easy XP laying around. I think there might be some new code in place for if it tries to do something and it lags, so it doesn't, the spell comes back off timer. Like, I hit that Word of Balance, and then I hit the Call Lightning, and I saw the hit points drop on that Reaper, but then they came right back, and my spell came off the timer. Did anyone else see that? So I wonder if they may have some sort of timer, some sort of thing for the lag saying, hey, whoa, this isn't correct. Saw the cookie grind wasn't bad. I had favors left from last year. I personally did not care for the cookies. I'm not a big fan of buffs that leave you debuffed. There's a +1 festival cookie that does not debuff you at all. Forever? Was it +1? What, your weapon? Plus to all stats, huh? That might be worth getting. I could be open to that. Wait, where am I? Yeah, this is where I want to go. I want to get that shrine. I blew a lot of mana there to get through that quick. I'm also gonna real quickly here promote while I'm shrining a documentary looking thing on Netflix that the wife and I actually watched. This thing right here, Expedition Happiness. It's it's about a couple. They have the bus design that I really like. That we actually are gonna probably model most of our bus after. I'm trying to find a good interior shot. But they're an interesting couple who, with some poor decisions thrown in, did some things that the wife and I actually want to do. So if you get a chance, you want to check them out for sure. I found it to be, and it's only like 90 minutes, so it was pretty good. Like I said, I feel like they made some poor decisions in where they decided to travel. I know that they went on about how they liked Canada, or not Canada, Mexico. But some of that stuff was pretty obvious to me what was in the process of happening once they, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it was pretty easy to tell what was going on. And eventually they're like, oh, wait. We figured out that this is happening. And we're right up on the time. Right about where the wife said she needed to be. So it was time to use the restroom and get to bed. So, or not to bed, to breakfast. Sweet. Empty the tank and then fill the tank. That's what I always say. But anyway, it was a really good it's a really good little documentary. I'm gonna start recommending it to all the people who think I'm weird when I start talking about how my plan is to run off into the wild and do that. Um, yeah, we'll probably just eat this. Oh yeah, never mind. I do want to look at my crappy rewards here. So we can get the awesome bastard sword. I like the Skull Smasher. I used to really like the Skull Smasher because it had many damage bonuses on the front. So it was like a 4, 5, or 6 times weapon, which if you equip the weapon with your in animal form, then that gets the multiplier. I don't know if that's still the case anymore. I don't know how they've changed animal form. Yeah, I don't want any of these things, so do the same thing we always do, and we'll look at relics. Oh, they must be ingredients. Let's see. Oh, winner, winner. Giant relic. Oh, now we're tied. We're rank 84. We'll grab the wiki and see what that leaves us. Probably a couple, right? So we're looking for the end of 5, so we got this much more to do. That's not bad. And quest-wise, we have oh yeah, the 14s like Subversion, Trial by Fire, Grim and Barrett. So these aren't too bad. They'll probably be okay. Because we have the Ice Storm slowdown combo. So yeah, we got plenty of quests to do. We should be able to bump that. The 15s is where I get a little light, even though there's a lot of quests. I don't like Evening Star quests. I just don't. So that might be where we grind out a little bit more XP from the event. Oh, so we'll probably, if we get on tonight, we will most likely get through the Grim and Barrett series, level, do a little bit of 15 stuff, and then work on some more challenge things. Just kind of as time fills. So, lots of things to think about. Lots of things to do. Plenty of good things in DDO. Nice variety still. So yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys later tonight for Samius After Dark, assuming that I'm here. As always, you can like, subscribe, follow, whatever, to see when I'm going live. You can check out the Twitter, twitter.com/SamusGarobo, and that'll, you'll get a message when we're going live, what we're planning on doing, as well as random things like I pooped 2 different colors of poop last night. One was green and one was gray, and I don't understand. Like, that's weird. If people would like to send some dollars, I always appreciate those dollars. We are at 9 subscribers right now. I think 10 gives us something cool. Although I had 10 for a while, and I don't think I got anything cool, so I'm not I'm not real sure what that does. Because you get so many sub points, and then when you get enough sub points, you can do things. I don't know. Anyway, the most important thing for you guys to do if you get a chance is to be here the next time we go live, and hopefully you guys had a good time and you'll be happy to do that. Alright guys, peace and much love!